Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of different changes and going over a bunch of upcoming news and features which have been announced over on Twitter through a few leaks. So the first map change I want to show you guys is something pretty interesting, something which I missed in yesterday's map change video, but it's definitely worth noting because we have the return, obviously, of our classic kind of, I don't even know what area you like to call it. I like to call it the chair and TV area, and the reason for that is because of this building right here. Now, as you can see on screen right now, this building has had a bunch of TVs put in it and also a king chair placed on it as well. Now, if you're wondering where on earth did all these TVs come from, well, someone has actually been transporting these TVs from the spawn island to this location, and I think that's a pretty cool feature. I think it could be to do with something with the Fortnite event, and we'll be talking more about the event in future uploads, so make sure you've smashed that subscribe button and notification bell. Also guys, just to let you know, for some reason it's kind of not been sending out notifications, so make sure you just make sure that's set for yourself, and also on your phone side of stuff, make sure that you do have your notifications turned on for YouTube, and if you've not already, smash that big red button down below, the subscribe button, and thank you everyone who's been doing that. So I'll just quickly show you guys over at spawn what I mean by this. Maybe to get over spawn, I think I'm gonna have to teleport myself back on this time bar just because it's not allowing me to get over there, but once I've done that, I'll show you guys exactly what I mean by this. So here we are, we're heading over to spawn, and I'll show you guys the exact building. So the building is located in, I have shown this off before in a previous map change video earlier this season. This is just a little map change for you guys, and that is this far building over here. So this is where the TVs are being exported from over into the Fortnite map. I have no idea how this is happening or why this is happening, but yes, it is on this side of the map, and there we have it. So pretty cool stuff. It's only 2 TVs remaining now, so we can probably expect them being added in next week. So some really cool stuff going on right there. Alright, so we're going to jump over to some gameplay now and go over a bunch of news which you guys should be interested for, because there's a few different topics which I want to discuss and go over potentially how these could relate to Fortnite themselves. Alright, so the first topic I've got for you guys is apparently, this is from FireMonkey, Season 11 has been confirmed to end on the 1st of December, and that means basically we're going to get a Halloween season leading up to Season 7, and then we'll Season 7, lol, Season 12 should I say, Season 7 was the last Christmas one, and then we're going to get a Christmas season from the 1st of December up to around end of January, February time, which is really awesome. Some really exciting seasons coming up right there. Some other news which we've got from FireMonkey as well, he goes to tell us about how potentially there's going to be a 40-player mode in Playground now. I think that is very interesting, and I do think Fortnite are slowly trying to branch out. When you look at Fortnite in general as a game, you start to think to yourselves, you know, we're kind of at a point now where everyone's still playing Battle Royale, but people want more. This whole universe of Fortnite has got room for so much creativity, and I think there is room for more games being added in, and doing stuff like this on Playground definitely helps out with stuff like that. I think it's useful, and it is something that Fortnite do need to consider to branch out their game a little bit further. So moving on to the next piece of news for you guys, we also have a little bit of information coming from the Chinese version of Fortnite, which actually goes and shows a potential training mode. And apparently in training mode you are going to be able to kind of split at the end of the game to pick maybe either to leave the game in the top 5 or continue the game for more XP. But there's no bonus XP here, it says on FireMonkey's Twitter, so I think that's pretty cool and something to note there. There is going to be a new thing in training mode, and there might be bots and stuff like that, and there could also be 4 stages he mentions. He just goes over a bunch of kind of theories that he's kind of gathered from the files, but it's not 100% confirmed just yet, and a replacement for storm damage on Fortnite would be in as well in the training mode, so I don't know how that's going to work, but there's going to be loads of cool stuff I guess in that training mode, and it might even be online or with bots. So some cool creativity and ideas there from FireMonkey, definitely something which we can be excited for and hopefully see something big coming in the Fortnite universe for training mode. I think that would be pretty fun to play as well, especially playing against bots. That would be hilarious in my opinion. So what else do we have? Well, there is a little bit more news for you guys, which is quite an interesting one. Okay, so I actually saw this next one on Lucas Yoshi's Twitter, and this goes to talk a little bit about a brand new creative players that's coming into the game. This one actually is a playlist which almost got selected as the winner of the competition. It's basically one where you kind of fling yourself through the cities using grapplers, and you have to ping the people flinging through. So it's going to be a pretty cool LTM. I'm excited to see that get added in. That'll be very, very soon, built by a creator as well. So hopefully it's well done. We'll have to just wait and see and give it a rating when it goes live. Alright, some other interesting topics which I think are pretty interesting. I don't think it's that big. I know it sounds big, but I personally don't rate it as much as it sounds. So mod support. Okay, so something which is huge. Mod support is something which Epic want to introduce into Fortnite in 2020. Now, it's going to actually only be introduced from what we can see on the Epic Games Store side of stuff. However, that does not mean that they will not add it into Fortnite itself on console editions. For example, if a mod was getting selected by the community on the PC side of stuff, obviously they could enforce it or kind of control the mod itself and make sure it works perfectly on the Xbox console or whatever console you're on side of stuff. So they could still introduce mods into the console universe. However, it would never be the same as it would be on the PC. Now, mods itself isn't just for Fortnite, and it doesn't confirm Fortnite at all. It confirms the idea of having mods on the whole Epic Games Store. So any game that's in the Epic Games Store can have a mod. Obviously, this is in 2020. It may not be Fortnite, but if it is, imagine what you could do, guys. You could spawn in some crazy stuff. There could be some crazy things going on. You could have like all sorts of mobs and all sorts of stuff. You know, pretty fun. You could do some really cool stuff. So I'm excited for it, and I do want to see it happen, but will it happen? I don't know. And I think if it does, it won't be until late 2020, maybe even 2021. So a long way off their mods, because they've not even introduced, and it is a long process to do that sort of stuff. So we'll have to see. They also go and have a little look at stuff like trending page, mod support, and price protection, all these sort of stuff. FireMonkey's mentioned on his Twitter. I'm just kind of going over it. I think there's some things they do need to consider when creating mod support and stuff like that. Like, how on earth do they value a mod and maybe even put a monetary value on it so people can actually purchase it, or so that they can gain from it, like a support or creator code or something like that? Because obviously mods take a lot of time, just like content does. So it's one of them things that, you know, it is content at the end of the day, isn't it? It's like a content creator, but you've created something as a mod. So it's an interesting stuff. I've seen a lot of mods in the past do pretty well, but we'll just have to wait and see if that will be the case or not with that sort of stuff. Another little thing I've spotted on FireMonkey's Twitter is the idea of the development settings. So it just says in development settings. Now these things are pretty cool because it allows for currently 3 things relating to setting screen or in development. All 3 mentioning turning voice chat on and off, but you've got settings panel, settings screen, game chats, and settings screen game settings. Now I think these may be something for potentially hosting maps yourself. So what I mean by that is when I as a creator load up a map where I can play with subscribers on a Battle Royale server, allowing us as creators to alter the settings of that in-game game there and then would be huge for us. For example, I could make myself invincible when there's an event going on, or if we're hosting like a public event, people can come and join stuff and we'll just do some cool stuff on the map. I should be able to turn on people to be invincible and stuff like that. I feel like something like that is needed because, you know, when I play them games, the custom matches with you guys, I always get eliminated straight away, or maybe like about 5 minutes into it, and people get a little bit annoyed because they've waited, they've tried the hardest to get into the match, they've got in, and then I've had to leave because I've been eliminated by a troll. So I think Epic are working on this, and I did mention it to the Epic Games developers myself. It was something I have actually recommended to them. So I do think they will add this. I think it is something that is needed for creators to create better content without getting eliminated by a troll, and I think it will be cool. So hopefully we'll see that getting added in. I think it is something which I'd love to do as well as a creator, and with you subscribers, be able to get you guys connected up into a game and we can all go in, and obviously I could be invincible and I could kind of spectate, but as a character as well, so you can see me walking around. I think it gives you that extra feel or touch when, you know, you have that extra kind of, I remember when I used to play Minecraft, that extra vibe where you'd see a famous YouTuber or someone in game and you just used to get that like feel like, yes, I found them, I've actually came across someone who I watch online. I think that's awesome, and I've actually been playing with a bunch of subscribers over the past week on a variety of different games from Fortnite and Plants vs Zombies, and you know, the reactions they pull off is amazing. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to come across a bunch of subscribers in game and stuff like that. So hopefully they do allow this, because it allows me as a creator to be more encouraged to play custom games, because getting eliminated is kind of a little bit disappointing, and it always happens to me. I don't mind doing it on stream, but off stream it's not the best. So hopefully they do decide to add that in. But that's everything for today's video, guys. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you are new around here, do consider smashing that subscribe button and hitting that notification bell. It'd be absolutely awesome if you guys could keep up to date with every single video I post on the channel. I cover a wide range of Fortnite Battle Royale content, from being your #1 map change source on YouTube, also your storyline content, and theory, man. I don't even know how I predict so much stuff in Fortnite, but I do. And then a few other bits and bobs that I pop on the channel there, and then challenges if I find them difficult. To be honest, most of the challenges this season have been pretty simple and quite easy to do. And obviously videos like this, just general news about Fortnite, and hopefully a lot more content in the future. So stay tuned, guys. Smash that subscribe. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and once again, this is Postboxpat signing out.